just have their emotions dictate what you perceive as reality. It's not the same thing, is it? I'm speaking to dudes right now, so my guys. At least one of them told me, beyond love lies fear. It's kind of philosophical, a little bit poetic, but when you really think about it and have some experience, it's actually really sad because the intention is real. The intention is pure. And that is, I want to love someone, I want to care for someone, I want to provide, protect someone I deem worthy energy and life force. It sounds great. And it is great if you were a man. But when are you guys going to stop bitching? I know it sounds very close, but there's a huge difference between loving someone, acting in their best interest of their higher self, or just have their emotions dictate what you perceive as reality. It's not the same thing, is it? And I'm not saying that you shouldn't validate. This is so sad. This is a Thai thing, okay? When I'm not laughing, I'm crying. It's not like you can't validate the emotions, the feelings, and reality, like perceptive reality that people have around you, who you care for, because their perception, when they don't have the awareness and the connection with the source, the divine power within ourselves, we take it as reality. But its perception is only reality when you have your emotions dictate over your values. That can't happen, not as a man and not as a human being, but especially in this context, not as a man who wants to protect and care for someone who might been hurt in the past. I mean, they already have been hurt. So what they're gonna value as a contrast to that, because they betrayed their emotions before and didn't listen to them, is their emotions. But to think that jumping from left to right will make everything goes well is just not true. Not validating your emotions before and now putting it like first would just cause the same suffering just from another point of view, right? And this is something they can't understand at the moment, and I know that. I have a lot of empathy towards that. The only reason I'm laughing is because I don't want to cry. I know that you want to be there for him, but you can't be Captain Saferhole and not be a. You will mess up your own mission when you think that you love someone, but your sense of urgency and fear of disconnection leads you to do all sorts of shit that's detrimental not only to the people around you, to your mission, to your surrounding, but also to the woman, you know? Because while it might sound good and feels good at the time when you're validating her emotions as your own reality, I'm telling you, women are good. Their sense of divinity within themselves, I would say it in some realms superior than ours. They have this gut feeling that connect them always and again back to the source of their inner voice. And you might be able to make them happy and have them thrive for a long, long time by just validate their feelings and protect them against the world. But what you're actually doing is you're becoming the devouring mother who is protecting her from the outside world. And there is a presupposition that you ought to have, and that is to be able to do that at all times. And in a fairy tale world, you might be able to. But even then, even the Disney movie can't, dude. So why would you think you can? And on the other hand, if you want them safe and happy, the only way you have that absolute certainty that they're going to be as safe as humanly possible and also as happy as they can be is to prepare them for everything, is to be there for them when they need it, to help them with what they ask for and what they actually also need, right? Because sometimes they also ask for things that just don't need. And you might be want to be there for them to resolve it and not just let them like die dry. At the same time, love showing by pure protection in all realms. It's not love. It's a covert art of narcissism. It's how you make someone depend on you. That's how you actually hurt them the most because they don't grow. And not only that, in everything you do and everything you claim to be, when you're putting their fears and anxiety first and not God, which is reflective in your value, they're going to notice it and they're going to lash out. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. But I can tell you, within 3 months, 2 years, your relationship will crumble. And everything you paid for in friendship, mission, financial freedom, character development, your relationship with God, everything will crumble. It's going to be hard to face yourself. That's why you ghost people, by the way. That's why you feel uncomfortable around people who actually have a lot of love for you and is acting in your best interest of your higher self. Because you know, like a part of you, the sovereign part of your divine self knows you've done them wrong. And the sense of shame comes from you being disconnected from your greatest source that's found within yourself. And I know they're so pretty, they're so cute. You want to protect them, you don't want to have them cry. I know that, but it doesn't work, does it? You tell me.